Pope Francis has led the Catholic Church for over a decade. I'm Julia Sandor in Salt Lake City, and the Pope has shed his light all across the world, even here in Utah. The stained glass windows in the Cathedral of the Madeleine tell stories of the Bible. Those who teach the stories welcome anyone to have a seat in the pews.
You know, it's a wonderful, inviting position of the Catholic faith to welcome everyone.
Wherever you go, the church may be different, but they're preaching from the same place.
You walk into any church in the world, even if you don't speak the language, and you follow the Mass, and you will understand where you are, what the actions are, what the symbols are, what it all means. You might not get the homily. You might not even get the Word of God exactly if you're not speaking the language, but you're speaking the language of the heart and the soul.
The leader of the millions of Catholics across the globe is Pope Francis.
His authenticity came through very clearly.
The Pope has made an impact near and far.
You know, by the moment you meet him, he radiates some glow.
Bishop Oscar Solis has seen that glow up close.
The closeness of Pope Francis is reflected in the way he approaches and talks to you and shakes your hands.
Nearly 5 years ago, Bishop Solis traveled to Rome to meet Pope Francis. He's the third pope he's had the chance to meet.
So much different from Pope John Paul II, as well as the late Pope Benedict. He's a guy who's just free-willing guy, so casual, and as soon as he meets you with that smile, you know, and shakes his hand with so firm.
As he looks back on those memories, he's praying for Pope Francis and continuing to take what he's learned from him and share it in our community.
He hits the right tone at the right time and addresses critical and relevant message that the world needs to hear about social justice issues, you know, poverty, hunger, refugee, the globalization of people, you know, recognizing that we are just one human family.
In Salt Lake City, Julia Sandor, Fox 13 News, Utah.